Alright, what's up people? I got a new video for you and it's actually a story time. Though I don't think it's actually a story time because nothing really happened. But I mean it did happen, but I don't think it's much of a story. But here I'll tell you, it's I just had a house break-in. I don't think it was a house robbery, even though that's more clickbait. It was just a house break-in, and I'll tell you what happened. It actually happened last Friday, I think. The the day of the break-in, I was supposed to record a video because it was fresh, but due to all the pollen and allergies, like I knocked out until today. I mean, yeah, I lived my day, but I was so like out of it and sleepy, man. I just had to rest. So on Friday, it was midnight. I'd already gotten to bed. I usually sleep around what 12:10, sometimes 11. And I heard noises right here, connected to the other side of the house, a fence, and they were loud. I didn't hear any screaming, but just loud noises, rumbling noises, rustling noises, and I wasn't sure what it was, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna check it out. But for a second there, I thought that my neighbor was committing domestic violence, and I said, "Dang, like I didn't expect that, you know." But then my family and parents come out and they say go check it out, and we went to the front right here, not the veranda, the front of the house, and my cousins are there and they're coming, and I just see a blur. It's basically the robber. I just see a blur around to the side of the houses. That's all I saw. Like maybe I was asleep, but I don't think my eyes are that fast. But all I saw was a blur, and my family leader said that he went to the other side of the houses and then jumped to the front of the houses. We're in the street that we live by, the fences, so he just hopped on fences and hopped on fences. And we said like, what happened? And I thought it was domestic violence from my neighbors. My family said that they were aliens because they were so loud, like aliens on the roof or something. And I don't think that's believable. It might be, but I don't think it's believable. But my cousin actually saw the guy, and he told him like this quote, like I could put it in the details, but he said, "Cops are looking for me, man. Hide me," quote unquote. That's exactly what he said. And then he jumped our fence, jumped the neighbor's fence, and jumped the other neighbor's fence, and then he was gone. It all happened so fast. I think he was a pro. My cousin said that our fence isn't that tall, but it's not doable to the average person. Plus, it has no handles, like it's just straight bars. And my cousin said that he actually climbed the fence pretty fast. So he's actually thinking of hiding in our house, or maybe jumping our fence, but my cousin caught him. And the guy left. He didn't want to risk violence or getting beat up, so he just kept climbing fences and he was gone. He was fast, man. He was quick on his feet. He had fence climbing abilities, like fence climbing abilities, and he was gone. Was he actually a robber though? I don't think so. Maybe, but what did he do for cops that cops were looking for him? So there was cops down the street in the corner, and we called them over, but they didn't even look at us. You see LAPD and LA cops, like they don't care, like they have no power. Especially cops in America. I think all over the world, but especially in LA where they get nothing done. They didn't even look at us. They didn't care. They let the guy escape. It's just not a big deal to them. I think it's happened before where we called them and they came late, like an hour late. They were joking, so they're not to be trusted, you know. They're not to be counted on. And after, we were like surprised, but we were shocked, but not that shocked. I don't know. It's probably because we grew up in the ghetto or hood where we've seen worse things, but we weren't that shocked actually. Like we were caught off guard, but just I don't know, it just didn't register that much. So in the end, like my family came out with bats. We left some bats in the living room. I don't know, we're just gonna beat someone up. And we armed ourselves with bats, and I don't think the guy would come back. But yeah, we're safe now. You guys don't need to worry about me or us. Was he actually a robber? I don't know. Was he a criminal? Yes. What was he doing? that cops were looking for him. I don't know, man. But yeah, that was the story. I know it's not much of a story, but it just happened this Friday, and I just had to tell you guys. In a stupid way, it is content. But yeah,